Well, good morning, everyone. It is day 3 on the Massanutten Trail, and last night was kind of crazy. It stormed, it rained. It was probably the loudest rain I've ever heard, and followed by the loudest wind I've ever heard. And it was windy all night long, and it's still windy right now. The good thing about that was that my rain fly actually was pretty much dry by this morning, and hopefully today, with some of that wind, my gear might actually dry out. That would be fantastic because I'm sick of stuff being all wet. It's legitimately cold out this morning. I wasn't really expecting that, but it's kind of cold, so time to get moving. Here's a map of the Massanutten Trail, and on the first day I started right up here by the Elizabeth Furnace Day Use area, and made it about to right here, just shy of the Little Creek Shelter. And then yesterday did this entire stretch all along the ridge and camped right about here, which is where we are this morning. And today, I'm not sure how far I'll make it because this is kind of looks like a lot of ups and downs, so we'll just see how it goes. Come to my first road. This is the Edith Gap area. And back on the trail. That was a very, very short road walk. So, as windy as it was last night, and it woke me up a lot, I was super grateful for it because this morning on trail, there are not a bunch of spider webs in my face. So everyone knows that does any hiking in the woods that spiders like to put their strings right across face level on the trail. And yesterday, I probably got about 25 of them or so in the face. And that's kind of gross. I got quite a few in the mouth. Yeah. But this morning, nice and clear. And speaking of creepy crawlies and spiders, although they don't really count as spiders, harvestmen, they were all over my campsite last night. Actually, this morning, there were, I don't know, probably like 30 of them. It's like a little harvestman party. And they were all trying to get in my tent. I don't know why. But, I mean, I would unzip it for like a second to reach out and get something, and they'd all be trying to race in. And I hung my tank top last night just outside under the rainfly, and this morning there were 3 or 4 of them just hanging out on my shirt. I had to rescue a bunch of them from inside the tent and put them back out. It was ridiculous. It was like a harvestman army coming to get me. I know they're harmless, but I don't know. If you don't like creepy crawlies, this isn't the place for you, I guess. So I'm at the road again, and I'm just gonna walk down it a little bit down to the Camp Roosevelt area because I've heard there's water down here. Well, the restrooms were closed, but they do have a trash receptacle that I got to get rid of some of my garbage in, so that was good. And it's a very nice little picnic area here. The trail just kind of follows this old wagon road here. Not a difficult trail at all this morning. So this is the old wagon road that we're still on. And I don't know much about wagon travel, but this doesn't seem like it'd be a ton of fun in a wagon. Noisy little guys. Been slogging up the trail on this wagon road up Middle Mountain. And isn't that pretty? Come to the intersection with the Skowthorne Gap Trail, which goes that way and that way, and it's blazed yellow. And we're going to turn all the way this way and go up this and then make a huge descent, like 900 feet down, I think, down into a gap where there'll be water. Okay, so I just crossed Big Run for the second time, and it looks like I have another 100 feet or so downhill and then 900 feet uphill, and that section is, I think, in less than a mile, so it's probably going to be kind of steep. And unfortunately, I have to do it with a full load of water because this is the last reliable water for, I think, 15 miles or so. So, should be fun. You guys, that climb was no joke. I burned a whole lot of calories going up that thing. But that's my reward right there, that view. Alright, well, this morning I started right about here and went downhill, got water at the Roosevelt area, and then climbed up that wagon road all the way up to Middle Mountain, and then descended all the way down this steep part here, got water here, and then this was the crazy climb that I just did, and we're camped right about there, which means that there's no more southbound. Starting tomorrow, we're going back northbound. Well, I didn't make it as far as I wanted to today. I only went like 11 and a half or 12 miles, but that's okay. Today there was quite a few ascents and descents, and my knees were screaming at me. They're pretty mad at me. I don't have the best knees in the world, so just thought maybe I would just take it easy today and go a little bit slower. And the spot that I'm at right now, there's actually no more camping that's possible for like another 6 miles, and I knew that I didn't have another 6 miles in me today, so it's okay to stop early. And honestly, the going slow, you see so much more too. So it's not a race, it's just about being out in nature and seeing what there is to see.